Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you're ready for something a little bit different. Today we're going to be taking a look at Professor Maxwell's 4D Science Augmented Reality Science Lab. I've had the idea to do a science kit video for a little while, and I finally picked one up and I'm ready to get started. Will it go well? Maybe. Obviously the big draw to this kit is the 4D Science. It looks like you strap a phone to your face and science happens, so I'm excited for that. This kit comes with 10 interactive science projects. Are we gonna do all 10? Maybe. I'm gonna guess probably not, but maybe. So this is everything that comes in the kit. I'm a little disappointed. Maybe this is all you need to do 10 activities, but it sure doesn't seem like it. I really get the feeling that I'm gonna need additional supplies, which is a little unfortunate because this thing cost $40. This is $40 right here. Of course, most of that price tag might be because of the 4D element. It does come with this 4D book, which I'm assuming Professor Maxwell is gonna jump scare out at us.
I'm Professor Maxwell.
You know? I just kind of realized that I picked up these eye protectors as more of a gag. I don't think we're actually gonna need them, but I'm gonna have this on my face. Okay, so first thing I have to do is I gotta download a 4D Lab app on my phone. Not exactly the most exciting setup step, but maybe it'll be worth it. I guess we're gonna watch a how-to video.
Hi, I'm Professor Maxwell, and welcome to my interactive augmented reality science lab.
Don't like that.
We are going to explore molecules, create chemical reactions, and learn about the magic of science.
Okay.
To activate the experience, flip to any of the projects within the book, put the headset on.
That's supposed to be me? Is that one supposed to be me?
Now, let's get ready to have some fun and learn about the wonderful world of science.
Simple enough. The intro tutorial could basically be watered down to just put the phone on your face, you idiot. Oh, that's not gonna fit. It's like they made these for kids or something. I don't know that this is gonna fit my giant head. If your head is bigger than the head of a 7-year-old, you might have some issues here. There we go, okay. 4D, oh no, what I clicked. I can't see what I clicked. I'm gonna get it. So far, this is the hardest step.
Static electricity occurs when there is a buildup of electrons on something, giving it an electric charge. Step 1. Using scissors or a hole puncher, cut out about 20 small pieces of paper. Blow up the balloon and tie a knot. Rub the balloon on your hair back and forth for about 10 seconds. Hold the balloon slightly above the small pieces of paper. What happens? Get ready to remove your goggles and let's get started.
So it seems like Professor Maxwell is just the instructions. Let me try and explain some issues I'm having with the augmented reality right now. Number one issue is it hurts my nose. It feels like the entire contraption is resting right on my nose. It doesn't fill my full field of vision, but the biggest problem I'm having is the 3D doesn't line up. The problem is I'm getting some double vertically. Horizontally, everything looks fine, but like Einstein has 2 sets of eyes, if that makes sense. It's bizarre. I guess all Professor Maxwell does is read you the instructions, which is very disappointing. So far, not totally sold on the augmented reality, but let's just do this dancing paper science experiment. Using scissors or a hole puncher, cut out 20 pieces of paper. Well, they didn't provide scissors or a hole puncher, but they did provide a little bit of paper, which I will use. Blow up the balloon and tie a knot. It's been a while since I've blown up a balloon. Balloon. Rub the balloon on your hair back and forth for about 10 seconds. Okay, now we're gonna hover over the paper. Get ready. Maybe we do it again. Yeah. That's some science right there. That's good science. By rubbing the balloon on my hair, I disrupted the electrical balance, creating an electric charge. You see, this is called static electricity. Static electricity overcomes the force of gravity and allows the paper to jump towards the balloon. These pages are kind of stuck together and, like, look at this.
Did you know that a white light is actually a mixture of multiple colors?
Yes.
In this experiment, we are going to use water to separate those colors and reveal a beautiful rainbow. Step 1.
Step 1 what?
Step 1. Fill a dish with water. Stand the flat mirror inside the dish. Step 1.
Step 1, how do I do step 1?
Step 1. Fill a dish with water.
Well, I got a dish and some water, so that's one item down.
Stand the flat mirror inside the dish.
Okay, so first we have to peel off the protective film on this mirror that it apparently has. Ah, you can see me much better now, right? How do I look? Am I looking okay?
Position the dish so that the sun shines onto the mirror. Hold up a sheet of white paper and face it towards the mirror. You'll need to move it around a bit as we search for the colors to discover the rainbow.
I don't know if we can do this one. It's not really a sunny day outside. It's very overcast. I don't know, maybe you can do it with just a flashlight? I'll give that a shot. Well, the mirror won't sit up in this dish. Maybe if I shine light on it anyway, will I get, I said I gotta search for the rainbow. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that we don't have the right supplies for this one. I really need that sunny day, and I also need a shallow dish that I don't have.
Bubbles are usually a good indication of gas. And in this experiment, we'll capture the CO2 from a bottle of soda by trapping it into a balloon. Bubbles are step 1. Remove the cap and quickly stretch the opening of the balloon.
I don't have soda? This is making me nervous that I'm not gonna be able to do any of the experiments without extra stuff, which is bullshit. A little unfortunate because this thing cost $40. I mean, I get that it's maybe not realistic to think that it will come with everything, but I think it should come with most, critical elements. Lunchables used to give me soda. I wasn't buying them for 40 bucks.
It's time for flower power! We are going to use the magic of science to color a flower. Flower power! We are going to use the magic of science to color a flower. From the inside.
Okay, so this is a really cool experiment, but it wants me to forage for white flowers. Professor Maxwell wants me to go out and forage for flowers to do his stupid science kit. So can't do that one. Hello? Maxwell, hello?
Chromatography is a way of separating out a mixture of chemicals. In this experiment, we'll examine the chemicals in the color green and extract them to see what's really inside. Cut a piece of filter paper to 14 centimeters long by 2 centimeters wide. Draw a pencil line 3 centimeters from the top of the paper.
I could not find a pencil or a ruler. I'm just gonna use this as an example and hope that it's right.
Using the green marker, make a thick line 1 centimeter below the second pencil line. Trim the paper at the bottom edges to form an arrow. Hang it so that 1/2 is inside the water with the arrow end hanging out. Watch patiently as the chromatogram develops. Notice as the water passes through the green, it extracts and separates the colors.
Spoilers. Okay, I'm gonna let that do its sciencey thing, and we'll come back to that once the science it's all done.
Step 1. Fill 1/4 of the bottle with water.
Okay, so here's what I got. I had to dig through my trash, but I did find a bottle. It's glass, but I filled that up 1/4 of the way with water.
Step 2. Add vegetable oil until the bottle is nearly full.
Okay, now we just wait for that to settle, I guess. Oh, we got a breaking science update. Some science is happening. The water has officially moved past the green line on our color line experiment. Can't say that I see any of that color bleed that I'm supposed to be seeing yet, but I will keep you guys updated.
Add 10 to 12 drops of food coloring and watch as it slowly falls through the oil and mixes into the water.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. They're going all the way down, but they're staying at the top of the water. That is pretty cool. Oh, it says it's supposed to mix through the oil into the water. Oh my God, there it goes. Oh, perfect timing, dude.
Break an Alka-Seltzer tablet into 6 small pieces and drop them into the bottle.
As for the Alka-Seltzer, I did not have any. What I did come back with, emergency drink stuff. I think it gets a little bubbly, so maybe it'll work, but I have no idea. I kind of can't believe that they expected me to have Alka-Seltzer. And again, how hard would it have been to include a little Alka-Seltzer tablet? It's like this big. The box is massive. Just put some Alka-Seltzer in there, man. Oh, those things drop down. There they go. Oh wait, it's fizzing a little bit. Look at that. Oh my God. I knocked over the... It is fizzing. It's fizzing a teeny tiny little bit. It's interesting that it all comes in a clump. This is becoming more of a fun experience and... Oh! Oh my God, there it goes. There's definitely some red bubbles in there, dude. Okay, here comes the rest of the emergency. We're gonna dump just a big old clump. Kind of sticking to the side there, and here we go. The Alka-Seltzer releases small bubbles of carbon dioxide gas that rise to the top and take some of the colored water along for the ride. The gas escapes when it reaches the top, and since oil and water molecules don't mix, the water falls back down through the oil to where it started. When you've finished all your Alka-Seltzer, tightly screw on a bottle cap and shake the bottle. No, shake the bottle. It still separates. What am I looking for here? I'm shaking the bottle, shaking the bottle. Watch close. Watch it, watch, and go. Nothing happens. I have a newsflash update on our color stripe, I'm seeing a little bit of color bleeding. It is taking a while. The water has definitely moved past the line. I see a little bit of yellow coming from that green. I sure hope it's gonna be worth it because it's really taken up this camera here that I would like to use for other things.
Have you ever written a message with invisible ink?
Yes.
Step 1. Squeeze some lemon juice into the beaker.
Well, let me go see if I have a lemon, because if I don't have a lemon, I can just skip it. Oh my God. Hey guys. How's it going? I'm looking for lemons. Why don't you come on with me? So here I go, I'm looking for lemons. If I had a lemon, it would be over here. I have a lime. Is a lime gonna work? Gotta go back to work. Gotta go back to do science. Sure hope I don't run into anything. There sure is a bunch of expensive equipment.
Step 2.
Oh my God,
Dip the brush into the lemon juice.
He saw the book from here.
Step 2. Dip the brush
Stop telling me about step 2. I'm just trying to step over.
Step 2.
Oh my God, I almost, okay.
Step
okay.
2.
So I don't have any lemons. I do feel very dizzy right now though.
In this experiment, we will build our very own volcano. Flower power! Put 3 heaping spoonfuls of baking soda into the pocket of the volcano.
Oh my God, what was that? Jump scare. Oh my God, he's back. Put
Let's
3
get
heaping
started.
spoonfuls
Or,
of baking
if you would
soda
like to
into
see
the.
instructions again for this project, look at the
Shut
restart
up.
button below.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed.
Add a few drops of red food coloring to the baking soda.
What if we did a purple volcano? If I mix the blue and the red. Oh no, well, why would you make it like that? I look like I was injured.
Now, prepare for the eruption.
Does anybody care about this paper science experiment? I mean, there's a little bit of color bleeding. Is it really that impressive? You know, we did get a little bit of yellow bleeding across. I don't know how long that was expected to take, but sure, I learned something. Did you learn something? I learned something.
Fill the mini beaker with 20 milliliters of vinegar and empty it entirely into the volcano mixture.
Ooh. Sure smells like vinegar in here now. I guess I feel like the volcano might be a little dated. Because now we got Diet Coke and Mentos. So why don't you just do Diet Coke and Mentos? That's way more exciting. I'm just gonna put this over here.
In this experiment, we'll see the effects of calcium carbonate build up and form our very own crystals.
Twist together the 3 lengths of string. It didn't come with string. It didn't come with string. Are you kidding me? Well, I've got this cooking twine that I got for one of my food videos. I wonder if it's not gonna be too thick though. It's a pretty thick string. Now we tie washers. Please tell me it came with a washer. Oh my God, it came with string too. I'm just dumb. Sorry, people at the science kit. I'm not angry anymore. You know, I don't even know if it would have worked with our old string. This is really, really thin string. I was legitimately upset when I thought that it didn't come with string, but at the same time, I wasn't, you know, it was believable. All right, so I've got my 3 strings here, and I'm gonna twist them together. It also included these 2 little tiny washers. Everything is very small.
Tie a washer to each end of the thick string.
Kids might need help with this. Kids might need assistance. I didn't even do it that great, and I'm an adult. In theory.
Carefully fill the 2 glasses with hot tap water. Add 4 spoonfuls of baking soda into each glass. Quickly stir the solution to dissolve as much baking soda as you can. Drop each end of the string into the glasses so that the washers are underwater. Leave it for several days and check back daily.
You know, nothing quite says exciting like having to wait several days for results. So I don't know exactly what's happening right now, but here's a flash forward. Several days later. Hello everyone, it is a few days later, and as you can see, this experiment was a mild success. There are some crystals forming. None made it to the middle of the string, but both glasses have some crystals around the edge. Even though they look less like crystals and more like battery corrosion, I guess it was still successful to a degree. The most interesting thing though is that the water levels in each glass are drastically lower than at the start of the experiment. The washers aren't even touching the water. Was this vanishing water the result of evaporation because of some recent hot weather? Or was it because of something we put into the water, like salt or perhaps the string? Only one thing's for certain, and that's that the book didn't tell us, so there's no way to know. The good news is that I can finally clean this crap up, because it's been kind of an eyesore just sitting here in my office. Thanks for that update, future Ian. I sure am glad that I can finally clean this crap up.
Ooey gooey slime!
Okay, so I need hot water in here. Add 5+ drops of food coloring. I'm gonna go purple again.
Using your mini beaker, add 50 milliliters of white glue to the measuring cup.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Very tapewormy, pretty cool.
Stir well until water and glue are mixed.
I'm not sure if the glue is supposed to be completely dissolved. It's definitely got a lot of like specks in here. You can kind of see them floating around.
Add a spoonful of borax solution and stir.
Where's the solution? So it says borax solution or liquid detergent. I guess I'm just supposed to have borax solution sitting around. My bad. They mean laundry detergent, right? I mean, I've got laundry detergent. Spoonful of borax solution and continue stirring.
Add another spoonful of borax solution and continue stirring.
Well, I'm just gonna settle in here. I've got some stirring I'm gonna be doing. I can't scoot up. Oh crap, I let go of the thing to scoot up. Well, in I go.
Continue to stir the mixture for 5 to 10 minutes or until it gains a thick slime-like consistency.
So does this have borax solution in it? What is borax solution? Yay. Science. How are you gonna get kids to do this? I guess you lure them into the stirring by promising them slime. I have not noticed any change. It still just kind of looks like water with some bubbles to me. I'm kind of growing concerned that the borax solution maybe isn't the same. Is this not what they meant by liquid detergent? What else could they mean? What is liquid detergent? Wow. Thanks, Siri. I'm gonna keep going for 5 more minutes. You never know, maybe there's a chemical reaction just waiting to happen. I'm so bored. So this one didn't work. Unfortunately, the slime, which is some of the more interesting experiments here, didn't work. As you can see, I can dip my hand in here and it's just water. It's just blue water with glue I wonder if it has to do with the type of liquid detergent I used. I am using detergent for sensitive skin. Free and gentle, because I like to be free and gentle. But I wonder if maybe it doesn't include the right chemicals or something. I don't know. But for whatever the reason, it did not work. And I'm pretty disappointed. Oh wait, that's it. That was the last one. Well, that's disappointing. So that was the 4D Science Augmented Reality Science Lab. I didn't really plan on this to be a review of the kit, but that's kind of what it's turning into because it was overall a disappointment. I would have been more excited if the slime worked out. Again, that could have been my fault, but at the same time, they could have included all of the necessary supplies. I mean, just look at the material for each project. You see the ones with the eye next to them are the materials that are included. There's not a single one that you can do with the included items only. You could do all of this under $40. You could just Google basic children's science experiments, go grocery shopping for the materials, and you could probably do it for under 40 bucks. But ooh, 4D augmented reality, your kid's gotta have it. But the fact that the augmented reality was literally just for the instructions and you couldn't interact with it at all, it was like watching a teacher on your phone. That's it. And speaking of science, you know, they don't go very in depth with their scientific explanations here. I would have liked to learn a little bit more science, and I don't think it's far-fetched to imagine a kid asking questions when your explanation is, well, think of chromatology as a race. It could have been more in depth, or at least included a parent's guide with some more information if your kid has questions. But I mean, I guess they can just Google it. I don't know. I guess I'll wrap this up by asking the question, is 4D science worth $4D dollars? No. I really hope it was worth it for the video though. I hope you guys had a good time watching, a little bit different than the stuff I normally do, but I thought a little activity would be an interesting change of pace. I know that I complained through most of it, but complaining is part of the way that I have fun, so it was still a good time. So thanks for watching. A special thank you to those of you that are sharing my videos around. I recently got an influx of traffic just from people posting my videos around, so thank you so much. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye. Bye.